Welcome to the first episode of Sliders Beers, and this is where I take beers that are commonly found in your Walmart or your other stores and try them, sometimes so you don't have to. And today's beer of choice is the Shiner Hill Country Peach Wheat. Today's glass of choice is this Northwich 10th Anniversary Beer Festival 2003 half pint glass. I brought this over from England when I moved here in 2007 and it's not smashed yet. But I'm now in southern Arkansas and these are American beers. Here's the box to look out for. And here are the details of the beer. This one is created at the Spoetzl Brewery in Shiner, Texas, but more on that later. And you know, I had a look at Wikipedia and I found the brewery and I saw there's a whole list of the beers that they make, but this one's not on it and I'm wondering if it's that new. The price for a pack of 6 in May 2026 was $9.87 and that was from our local Walmart. I did go to another 40 miles away and it wasn't in there, so I'm wondering if this one is regional. Do let me know if you've seen it. Next, let's open one and take a look what it looks like. Easy enough with a twist off cap. It's one thing to remember actually if you stay in hotels or travel. Don't forget a bottle opener or get twist off cap bottles. Right, let's see how it pours. Well, it's a golden colour for a start. It's pouring quite nicely and cleanly. We do have a lot of bubbles. My heck, I can smell that peach from here. I'll give you a close up of this in a second. There we are. Now, you can see the amount of aeration there, the amount of bubbles, but it's a decent enough head from a decent enough pour. And there we are with the colour, which is a very, very light amber. I can still smell that peach. My word. It's actually, you can smell a light hop as well. I'm not sure which hops they would use. But while I'm going to study this on the back and before I take a taste, let me read what it says on the back of the bottle. Hill Country Peach Wheat is brewed with juicy, perfectly ripe peaches from the nearby Texas Hill Country. These peaches, along with a mix of two-row and wheat malts, make for a slightly sweet, refreshing ale. Barely filtered, this brew has a golden, hazy colour and tastes like it came fresh from the orchard. Well, let's see if they're lying or not. Crikey, that's peachy. If you like peaches, you'll really like this. And I presume your farts are going to smell of peaches too. It's very light. It finishes with a nice light taste as well. There's a slight peach taste as well, but nothing acidic. This could well be a decent session beer. Again, if you like peaches. And before we carry on, let's have a history lesson, quick one, of Shiner Brewery itself.
Shiner Beers were founded in 1909 by Czech and German immigrants in the town of Shiner, Texas. They wanted a taste of the beers they knew from back in their former countries. For such a tiny place, with a population of just over 2,000 people, the brewery has a very healthy production of 1,200 bottles per minute. That translates to an annual production that would wrap around the world if the bottles were end to end. All of those bottles are brewed by using water from an artesian well of 120 foot depth. In 1914, they hired Cosmo Spoetzl, a German immigrant, who became their first brewmaster and after whom the brewery plant is now named.
Welcome back to the table. I think it's very interesting about that slight hoppy character on the end note, when in fact it just uses malts. Right, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to put the cap onto this sheet of cardboard, and I'll be adding the bottle caps in rows as we go along with the different reviews. And by doing so, you should be able to tell when I reviewed a beer, and you'll be able to see which ones that I have reviewed, because they'll be on this piece of cardboard. Enjoy, and see you next time.